Classify the edentulous space shown in the figure according to Kennedy's classification. In the image over here, we have a mandibular framework design. What all is missing? So, number of teeth missing. Let's just note it down. Missing teeth. Okay. So, this is our third quadrant and this is our fourth quadrant. In the third quadrant, we have 3, 4 present. So, 3, 5, 3, 6, 3, 7 are missing. Fourth quadrant 4, 5 and 4, 6 are missing. Okay. Now in the given situation, the last tooth missing here, posterior most, is 3, 7. Correct. And here we have two edentulous spaces. This is space 1 and this is space 2. Of this we have to identify which is the posterior most space. So posterior most space is certainly space number 1, where we have more teeth missing. That will determine the classification. So coming to Kennedy's classification, this is class 1, where you have bilateral edentulous spaces posterior to the remaining natural teeth. Class 2, unilateral edentulous area posterior to the remaining natural teeth. Class 3 is a single unilateral edentulous area surrounded by anterior and posterior teeth, and class 4 is a single bilateral edentulous area crossing the midline. So this is 4 and this is 3. Now in the question, this side is class 3 and this side is class 2. So which one should you go for? So you have to see the posterior most edentulous area. Posterior most would be class 2. This is according to rule number 5 according to Applegate. The remaining edentulous areas are designated as numbers. So rule 6 and 7 will tell you that you don't have to count the number of teeth. You have to just count the edentulous areas and designate them as modification spaces. So here this is one space. So this becomes modification 1. Okay. So the correct answer is class 2 modification 1. Similar question here. This is again class 2 modification 1. I hope you are understanding. This is unilateral and posterior most. This is an additional space, so it is a modification space. So this is class 2 modification 1. Again, this is class 2 modification 1. Here in the first case there are 2 teeth missing. Still you will say it as modification 1 only. In the second one also it is modification 1. Despite the number of teeth being different in both of them, that is not considered according to Applegate's rule number 7. Okay. The third one here is class 2 modification 2. So this is class 2 posterior most and one space and second space. And in the last one, this is the posterior most space. So this is class 3 modification 2. So this is class 2 mod 1, class 2 mod 1, class 2 mod 2 and class 3 mod 2.